Aloha, this is Bryn Kaufman, principal broker and creator of OahuRE.com. So in this video, I'm going to be going over what's happening on the Beachside in Kailua. If you're not familiar with Beachside, it's a great neighborhood. President Obama used to stay in that area when he came to Oahu to vacation. So right now we have 8 listings active, and as expected, the most expensive ones, if you want to be beachfront on Beachside, you're looking at the least expensive listing is $4.8 million, down from $5,400,000, and it's been on the market almost a year, hasn't sold. It's only a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,100 square feet. So it's as you can see from this picture, you're really buying the location, and it also happens to be right next to Kailua. You can see it happens to be right next to Kailua Beach Park, for those that are familiar with the beach park. So yeah, you're really buying location here, and probably someone who buys it will tear it down and build something spectacular. The least expensive listing is just under $3 million. This listing happens to be our listing, and the reason it hasn't sold yet is right here. The current tenant is not moving out, and lease ends July 31st. And so because of that, we have not been, people really want to buy and move in. So even though it's the least expensive listing in Beachside, it's not easy to sell because of the tenant. And you can see the location is very good. It's right across from the beach there. There's a private beach access for Kailua Place, and so it's very easy to get onto Kailua Beach from there. So in terms of sales, we have this one that actually went into escrow fairly quickly, 7 days. And you can see why. It was asking 2.3, just under 2.4 million. And that's a pretty competitive price for Beachside. And it's also a fairly nice property. Let's take a look at the location first. So here's the location. You can see it is on the beach side near Kailua Beach. It's not beachfront, and you can see it's a fairly well-maintained lot and a renovated home. So you can understand why this one went into escrow so quickly, and my guess is that because it went in so fast, it went in at over the asking price. I think they were pricing to get multiple offers, and I'm pretty sure they did. This one was a little bit harder to get into escrow, 133 days. It's also a very large house, but they did have to drop in price to $3,250,000. And so you can see it here, very nice house, and you can see it's fairly close to the ocean, but again, not right on the ocean. Yeah, it's a nice location there. So looking at sales on Beachside, the last beachfront listing, which was in excellent condition, sold at $5,350,000. It's a 5-bedroom, 4-bath, 4,200 square feet, 22,000 land square feet. So it's also a big lot, and that is something to note, that a lot of especially the beachfront lots on Beachside, you'll notice, are bigger than the typical 10 to 15,000 square foot lot. And the ones off of the beach are not, but the beachfront lots are really big. And that's another thing that this one has going for it, even though it's a very small property. It's 27,000 square foot lot. It's zoned R10 most likely, so you could actually subdivide it probably and build 2 properties. So we're looking at active in escrow and sold 2 years, and you can see there's been 46 sales in the last 2 years in Beachside. So it's very, even though some of these properties are sitting in the market a long time, there's still a good amount of activity in the Beachside, and you can come through, come to this page if you want to study the activity more of what's selling and the prices it's selling at. I think one of the reasons that you have a lot of these yellow days on market with a lot of days is it's hard to, the Beachside is hard to price. It's a very expensive area, and it's not an area that everyone can buy into, so there's a limited pool of buyers, and so it's not quite as competitive, and it's hard to price because you have everything from here under 3 million to over 10 million. So there's quite a price range, and things that are selling can drop in price significantly. Like this is an example, it's asking 6.2 and almost sold for 5.2, but 5.3. So I mean, they sold almost $1 million less than they were asking. So there's no magic formula here to get these prices right, and doing comparables can be difficult also. All right, well, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, you can always come to our contact page here, and my email and phone number is right here, and you can reach out. I'd be glad to answer any questions. Thanks a lot. Take care.